heart, I thank you. Because without you, there wouldn't have been a second coming of PCW. There wouldn't have been a second coming of ACW. Hell, there wouldn't have even been a first coming of ACW if it wasn't for you guys. Being as passionate as it was and bringing back some old titles. Bringing back some memories, and I'll get to this a little later because there's something I'm looking at right now and I'm a little sidetracked because some people know I get distracted easily. But with the woman I have, that shouldn't be a wondering why I get distracted easily. But speaking of top feuds, though, or top federations, I mean, every federation in SOS was good, and honestly, they all deserve this award. Even VASWE, which lasted maybe 2 shows. CVF, which I already mentioned. I think there was one by the Awesome one, which in Emmanuel, which barely lasted even a month. You know, they tried. And with every promotion, like I had to learn, there's a risk for everything. You can either succeed or it can either fail. You can either be the next best promotion or you can just fade out of existence. It's really hard to explain unless you've actually tried it, tried to make something, and, you know, I'm just honored to be a part of that process. And, yeah, that's all really I can say about that. But as far as tag teams go, there was a great Tag Team Hall of Fame, along with the other ones, which we'll announce the other inductees later. But I can honestly say that this is probably the proudest moment of my entire career. Because, you know, without the tag team division, we wouldn't even have competitive wrestling that we used to have back in the day. What we used to have back in the day was something that was really mediocre. That was really stupid. And, you know, the business had to evolve to begin with. And of course, I'm probably saying basic things that people already know. But with the SOS Tag Team Hall of Fame, there were so many great tag teams that myself and Mahler had a lot of problems with over the past. And to be honest, I can't really say what an honor this is, because this, you know, to be one of the first inducted into this Hall of Fame. Sure, I didn't get into the single one, but there's always next year. Because there were more deserving people than I. And I am not going to belittle any of them because of that. You know, just because of, you know, I wanted in. If anything, if I got it in Wade did, I would have inducted her personally to have her taken my spot, because she deserves it way more than I do. But as a team, we are unstoppable. As a team, we are unbeatable. As a team, we cannot lose. And even when we did, we still won. Think of all the tag titles we won. ACW, PCW, PWF, $1 million tag titles, SOS, and whatever other tag belts there were, because honestly the other ones did not matter. But they still were a part of us. Much like as our relationship grew, so did those big wins and those big losses at times. But at the same time, it was an honor to be your partner in life, to be your partner as a tag team, to be a partner in that ring, and to be a partner forever. And honestly, from the bottom of my heart, I thank you. I thank you for everything that you've given me, everything that I am about to receive, and everything that I might not even have yet. And honestly, from the bottom of my heart, I thank you, because I love you from the bottom of my heart. And honestly, it couldn't happen to a nicer gal. And you know, she won some great awards as well, which which, people already know she was going to win anyway. But from the bottom of my heart, again, I love you, I thank you, and I am honored to be in your presence each and every day, to help these little ones, to help these kids grow to be great like you. Because even though I may not be the best person in the world, I have someone to look up to, and down to at times. But in all seriousness, thank you, Wei, for everything. I love you with all my heart. Now probably people are freaked out. Let's go to what people are probably waiting for. The top feuds of SOS. And I actually won 3 of them, which I'm actually surprised at that. Well, 3 if you're counting the Rat Kratos thing with SOS. But it was fun nonetheless. Because with that, I honestly had the best fun anyone could have. And really, it was an honor to even be in those kind of matches, because a few years ago, I was a fucking jobber. I was nobody. And, today people might still think that. But they're their own. I don't really care. Because the fact is, these awards are probably the ones I'm most interested in. Because with the feud with SOS Elite, I wouldn't really even call it a feud. Yeah, they call it one anyway. I call it when 2 promotions do what's right for SOS, because Strike didn't even put promotions in there, didn't even put federations in there, because Strike was lazy and stupid. We made that place fun. We made that place likable. It even brought people back, because Unstoppable was shit, and it still is shit, and I'm surprised if it's alive. It's probably dead, and I'm glad it's dead. But if it's not, it's a shame that it's not dead. We made that place interesting again. We made that place have life and everything you could think of, and in between. It was worth something, and I swear to God, I would not change anything for that moment. So, nerd, I may not like you, but I have to respect you. Because at the end of the day, you brought something out of me that I like, not just from a promotional standpoint, but from a personal standpoint. A personal standpoint that honestly I didn't think I would be able to do. I couldn't think any other way